I absolutely love the feeling of being in a clean and organized space. But unfortunately, for most of my adult life, this is what my reality has been.
It's all your fault, isn't it, Maggie? You made this mess. All by yourself.
I always eventually end up cleaning. Those were my pre-cleaning photos to make me feel better about all the work I had just done. But I don't ever know how things get to that level of disaster in the first place. Part of me thinks it's because I've been living in cramped spaces for so many years, and cramped spaces only really work for minimalists. I am more of a maximalist. I have a lot of hobbies, and I like to build things and fix things, and cook and preserve food and make my own lotions and potions, and I love to read, so I have books everywhere! I basically have a lot of stuff that I like to regularly use, but I just don't have the space to store it. I've had this fantasy for many years that I have a home that is the absolute perfect size for all of my things. And everything has its own individual place, so I always know where to go when I'm looking for it. If you've been following me for a while, you know that the home has not yet appeared. However, you may not know that I've been half living out of a storage unit for the past 2 years. And anyone who's had that experience before knows how much fun it is. So things have been all over the place. Items that I know I have somewhere, I'm completely unable to get to. And I've spent way too many hours searching for them in my storage unit. But a couple of months ago, something just snapped inside of me. It's as if a mini Dolores Umbridge moved into my brain and started screaming,
"Enough! I will have order!"
And after that, I suddenly became obsessed with organizing every single thing I own. I first started with my closet, and then I decided to go through 20 years worth of digital photos, get them printed, and organize those into albums. After that, I organized a very messy kitchen cabinet. Then I decided I wanted all of my nostalgia items in one location, so I went to my storage unit, dug through all of my boxes until I found most of those items. Look, that's me rowing a boat in college. After that, I organized my random jars full of nails, screws, bolts, and other bits and bobs, but first I did some rust removal. So satisfying. And then I bought these badass little organizers and went to town. I love opening these drawers. I now know exactly where all my nails are, so when I have projects like a broken bird feeder, I don't have to use a flimsy little weenie nail. I can use a regular one that was created to be hammered into wood. By the way, I have 10,000 roofing nails because for about 7 years in my 20s, I regularly went down to Mexico to build homes for families in need. Look, that's a picture of me up on a roof using some of those roofing nails. I now know where this picture is because I just organized it into an album. After the bits and bobs, I moved on to my toolbox. And then the sewing box that I inherited from my grandma. It's been nonstop and it feels so good. My plan is to eventually move on and organize and catalog everything in my storage unit because I really don't have any idea how long it's going to take before I'm able to buy a home. And I am really tired of living my life on pause. I want to know exactly where everything is so I can actually use it again rather than just thinking about using it someday in the future. So wish me luck!